You know what it is, man? DJ Thorough, a.k.a. Thorozano, Bridge to the Streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here. This is 50.com. Got a special guest in the building. The Stunt Man, Stunt Gang. What up?
Bro.
He said, bro. What's good, man? It's good to see you,
I'm here.
man.
Good to see you, Thorough.
Last time I saw you, man, you were shooting a video.
Yeah.
We brought out the bikes or whatever.
Hell yeah.
It was a good situation.
You were supposed to give me a bike.
Nah, we're going to make it happen, man. You disappeared on me, man.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I did
We're
kind of
gonna make it
skate for a
happen.
minute.
So what's going on with you, man? Let's talk about it.
I'm here, man. You know, I'm in New York. You know, usually I be on my promo run, promoting the music and all of that. But, you know, right now I'm out here because they're trying to do a ban on fur.
Okay.
They're trying to do a ban on
Now,
selling
when you say
fur.
the
like
law.
the law, the
Okay,
council, like
council.
New York City.
Okay.
They're trying to put a ban on selling fur in New York.
Okay.
So that would be no more fur, no more Uggs, no more Canada Goose.
No more lugs.
Yeah, no more, like all of
No
that.
more
They trying to
jeans.
put a ban on selling it in New York, and I'm just here because, you know, I'm a fur guy.
Obviously, you're a fur guy. So it
Yeah,
makes
so,
sense.
you know, no matter what goes into it at the end of the day, like putting a ban on it in New York City, which is probably one of the meccas of fashion,
Yeah,
is pretty insane.
yeah, that is dumb. Now, just by you saying that, I'm already thinking that's hypocritical because why not ban everything? This is made of leather. This is from a cow. So a cow
Exactly,
died.
see?
So let's ban cows.
Let's
the
ban
slaughter of cows.
McDonald's,
Right, let's ban McDonald's.
ban Burger King.
Right, you rocking Jordans. I'm rocking Fila. They're made out of leather. A
Yeah.
cow died for that. So why not
Yep.
ban that? Like, don't you think that's hypocritical?
It's definitely hypocritical because at the end of the day, I just feel like certain people, they just latch on to what, you know, will really give them a financial gain, because at the end of the day, it's all about money, you know?
Right.
And them, if this ban were to actually go through, it would cost New York City almost $1 billion in 1 year in
Right.
revenue.
Right.
Just off of banning fur. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people who work in the fur industry, it's like mainly people in like their 50s and up.
Right.
So that's gonna be over 1,500, you know, people out of jobs. Like, what are they gonna do at 50? Been doing fur their whole life.
It's
Now they ain't got a job.
You're rocking a generational
So it's gonna
legacy,
be
yeah.
like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right now, why now? Why do they want to do this now?
I'm kind of at a loss for words for it. I'm pretty sure it's probably something that they've been trying to do for the longest, but you know, it just, nothing about it makes sense to me, because I just feel like that there's certain things that are just so more like dangerous and poisonous. Like, even though McDonald's is promoted as to be what it is, Golden Arch, Happy Clown, like, McDonald's is poison.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I recently watched that, like, What the Health thing.
Okay.
And I know everyone's telling me I'm 5 years late, but I already was kind of trying to eat clean. But then after I seen that, I just was like, nah, come on. Like, and I see McDonald's and McDonald's commercials and promo for it more than I see anything else. So
Right.
if you want to be banning stuff, ban what people are consuming instead of trying to, like, you know, ban people from rocking fur. If we want to rock fur, let that be our choice. Like, people have a choice to say, you know what, I'm gonna go get a steak from a steakhouse or
Right.
or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we should at least have the option to say, okay, if I want to buy it, I'm gonna buy it. If not, but then to just be on some like it's illegal,
Right.
that's crazy.
Hey, and I'm trying to figure out the motive behind that. It's got to be, we got election coming up. Somebody's trying to get elected, or somebody's trying to be a judge, or a senator, or a congressman. That's what it sounds like to me. So,
Yeah, nah, see, you know, now that you say that, and I didn't even really think about that part of it, but you know, I know politics, it plays
obviously.
a big part in moves like that, but I just think that'll be a big loss for New York City, you know.
Right. Nah, it would. I mean, so other than yourself, who else is involved in this campaign against that law?
You know, I really focus on myself, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, like, when it just comes to what comes to me and what I gotta focus on, where people say, you know, we want to use you and your brand because people know that I'm associated to fur when it comes to fur and just
Right.
being exclusive and diverse, you know, that's just me.
Right.
And, you know,
Now, do you have your own fur line? Because you wear a lot of fly shit. Like,
you know, yeah, I definitely, I don't. People always tell me I should, but it's like, it's easier said than done. Like, furs are expensive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody ain't gonna be out there copping $10,000 fur coats and all that. And it's like, I don't know if they want me to make like a different type of synthetic fur line for people and then it's not gonna look like my coats.
Right.
So then it's gonna be like,
that's the disclaimer.
yeah, I'm like, yo, you want me to sell something that's not real, but it's not gonna look like mine, and you're gonna be like, yo, this don't look like the one Safaree was wearing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
All right. So other than the banning of fur, and you're speaking out against that.
Yeah.
When is this supposed to all come to a head? Like, is there like a deadline that they're gonna pass this law? Like, what can people do to prevent this from happening?
Tomorrow, there's gonna be a protest going on, in City Hall, and I'm gonna be out there.
Okay.
And hopefully, ain't nobody, come out there with no slick, funny ideas trying to do nothing. But I'm gonna be out there, and and I'm gonna just be standing with it.
Right.
Because we definitely should just have the right. Like, that's not fair, especially I just feel like fur is just something that makes us feel like, makes us feel warm, man. It makes us feel fly. It makes us feel rich. Like, we want to feel good. So,
Right. Well, me, I like to do historical, like I like to make historical sense out of stuff. So people been wearing fur since the beginning of time. Cavemen,
exactly.
like the woolly mammoth,
yes.
and leopards, and we've been killing these animals since the beginning of time. So
yes.
I don't see why now, millions of years later, you want to ban this stuff. It's crazy.
Listen, of all places, New York City, like, come on, you cannot be serious. Like, New York City, like, when you think of fashion, like I'm asking you, what do you think of when you just think of places?
New York.
I think of New York and Paris.
In Paris, and I don't know if you've ever been to Moscow.
No.
Moscow got some of the flyest dressing females in the world.
Well,
and it makes sense, because all they wear is fur, because it's cold as hell out there.
Yo, in the winter, like when I'm out here and I'm walking around, and it's like I feel like that's what I see people in. Like, especially when I'm in the city and I see like these older women, white, black, Chinese, no matter what color they are, they furred down.
Right.
So it's like.
Well, maybe when you go, are you speaking on the panel at the rally? Are you gonna speak? You gonna have something to say about that?
Listen, I want to speak. So let me speak my piece.
Maybe you should make it a point of bringing up how hypocritical that is. How we're doing now. Like,
oh, trust me,
you can point out
know.
everybody. Somebody's gonna have
on
on
leather. Yeah.
And you can point that right out.
Somebody had ate a burger or a steak this week. Somebody drank milk. Somebody drank milk this morning. Somebody had cheese. Right. Somebody had a scrambled egg. Like, nah, that means you gotta shut down the entire world, and the only thing that could be open is vegan restaurants, and that's it.
Vegan coat, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So unless y'all trying to do some vegan type of other
vegan
type of
fur.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Word. So I know you said you were here to talk about the fur.
Yeah, but the music and everything else, and it's
entertainment. You're a music guy. So what's the next single? What we doing? What's going on?
I just dropped No Regular Girl. That's me featuring Jamil. He's a big reggae artist in Jamaica. It's like an anthem for the ladies. It's pretty much just like a woman empowerment kind of record. It just it's called No Regular Girl, and it's just me just talking just about how women should be treated, because I just feel like niggas don't make music no more where they kind of trying to make the girls feel good. Even the singers, bro, these singers is singing like trappers.
You're right, baby. I wanna fuck you.
Like, no, singers ain't. Yo, let me tell y'all singers something. If y'all really wanna like kill it and take over, you need to really sing and make love to these women. Y'all are singing at them and being very aggressive. And back in the day, like Ralph Tresvant and Boyz II Men or like they wasn't cursing in their music. Like, they was super clean. They had on like they button up. Like, nah, these niggas they pants be sagging. They be looking like gangster rappers, and it's like.
But hold on, you know who started that though, right? Jodeci. Think about it.
Jodeci did.
Jodeci started that.
But you know what? But it's like they were the only ones doing it. It wasn't like a whole lot of them.
Right.
And I remember, was it Shy? Like Shy was fire.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Who else was there?
Jodeci definitely started the sagging.
They started it,
with the hat on backwards, but singing, so it kind of threw
But
people
you know
off.
what? Jodeci was still singing to the ladies. Their
right.
content was still making ladies feel like they melting. Now it's like they so caught up in like this trap bounce, and it's like everything they doing, they got like a club bounce to it. Like back in the day, like when they was making that kind of music, like Boyz II Men, they wasn't making music thinking about the club.
That's true.
Like, I ain't never been in the club and heard a Boyz II Men song, but you go to a girl crib and play Boyz II Men, she's gonna know that song word for word.
Right.
So, you know.
That's very
So
true.
that's why I'm back here. I just want to bring it back to the ladies, and you know, as far as my lane of music, I feel like for a while I was doing like freestyles. I was doing some shit where I was always doing bars and metaphors.
Trying to find yourself.
Yeah,
Trying to
but then
figure it
now
out.
I just feel like, you know, that lane of like a
the ladies, man.
ladies.
You taking over LL spot, man.
Exactly. like a LL Cool J, but with a Caribbean flavor to it. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
Yeah, like that's what's needed, because that's not there at all. I don't think anybody does that.
No, it's not. So that's your lane.
Everybody.
I think that's the problem with music. A lot of people they look at what's working and they feel pressure. Well, I need to just do that because that's what's working. That's what people following and liking. So let me just do that. So you have a whole bunch of people doing the exact same thing. Nobody is individual. Nobody has their own sound. Nobody.
Yeah, and even with everyone using the same producers and stuff, and you hearing the same tags, it's like, okay, that means I'm about to hear this world of a record in this same genre with just a different guy saying it because the same producer made it. Yo, back in the day, if you really think about it, right? When certain producers was doing songs for like a lot of these big people, you didn't even know who was doing these beats.
You're right. Nobody cared. It was just dope.
Yeah.
Even to the point of now people are like, oh, it sold this many copies. It sold that. When Nas, I'm a Nas fan. So, for instance, when Nas Illmatic came out, the shit was dope. To this day, I don't fucking know how many copies it sold. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
The shit was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody sat there and looked at a sound scan. You got fans that pay attention to sound scans.
Now. Back in the day, it wasn't like that.
They just want to hear the music. Nobody cares. And even if they like it, they'll go, oh, it's dope, but it only sold.
Yo, that's real. That's real. I know.
Stupid shit. You know
this generation, y'all getting caught up in numbers, and it's like, we can say, yo, let's bring it back, but it's like, yo, I really don't know if that will ever happen. It's like everyone is so caught up in numbers, charts, where they ranking at, likes, views, and it's like, damn, back in the day, people were bigger than what people are now, because you know what, there was more exclusivity and more mystery to people.
Right.
Like, remember when like Nelly was super like,
yo, he did 10 million records, I remember.
Yo,
he sold 10 million.
The only way you could see Nelly was if you watched this video on MTV, BET, or if you were to see him on a tour. There was no other avenue to see celebrities, so it was like, it just made them so big. And back then, yo, wasn't nobody talking. Like, he sold 10 million and not really think about it. Did people even really kind of talk about it as much as if that was to happen in this day and age?
Yeah, you're right. First of all, that's never happening again. Nobody's selling 10 million records because the way music is being, released. It's streaming, it's downloading. That shit ain't happening no more. You know what I mean? So
I ain't gonna lie, the game's fucked up, man.
You sound down, man.
It's like, it's just damn. I wish I could have been in this shit when it was like that era of like the mystique and where niggas was really on some like superstar shit. But it's like now with social media, people really be feeling like they know people because they could look at their phone and see you, and it almost feels like they're talking to you on FaceTime. Right. So when they see you in person, it's like, yo, what up?
Right.
Acting like, yo, who are you? They're like, yo, I follow you on Instagram. Oh, my bad.
Right. That's true. He's
like this dude just came up to me. He's like, yo, what up? I'm looking like, yo. He was like, yo, I follow you on Instagram. I'm like, oh, okay, what's up?
Right. You gotta love
it. It's love. We appreciate it. But then as a New Yorker too, at the same time, a lot of people don't be realizing that we kind of always have a guard up, because I'm like, yo, is this a setup?
Right.
Are you saying what's up to see, yo, what's up? Is anyone else around, or boom, boom, boom? You know what I'm saying? But
now speaking of love and things of that, like I see you move different down the street. It's no secret that you have encounters with people trying to take shit from you and fuck with you. Mm-hmm. How do you move now? Like how do you deal with that? Does that change who you are as a person?
Nah, with that, it happened once, and it happened because when shit like that happens, at the end of the day, it's never a stranger. Mm-hmm. It's never just somebody who just was in the area. Right. It's always somebody who was right next to you, who's close to you. So it just starts with eliminating just people around you that you just feel like, yo, their energy ain't right. And if they're not doing good for themselves, You gotta be like, yo, I can't have you depending on me too much because you're gonna end up being envious because you're gonna want more out of me than what I could really do. And nigga, I still got a mother and sisters to provide for.
Right.
You know, so, you know, I definitely, like, I just move more like militant because at the end of the day, when you're in the public eye, you gotta really think about it. I go outside, right? I don't know who 1,000 people are. Right. But these 1,000 people know who I am.
Who you are, right.
That shit is a risk because that's 1,000 times more of people coming to interact with you than a regular nigga who just go outside and don't nobody know. Ain't nobody gonna come up to them and say something. But with me or with just anybody else in the public eye, when you're outside, everybody got something to say. Everybody wanna holler. Everybody wanna say something. If you don't got time to stop and talk to them, they upset. They want to yell.
Asshole,
yeah. Oh, I don't want to talk to you anyway. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I had to go and meet DJ Thorough. I had an interview to do.
Yeah,
like,
come
you know,
meet me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then it's like people don't be respecting time and shit. But
right.
It is what it is. It come with the game.
Right. All right. So other than the song you just put out, can we expect another project from you?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna drop a project in June. I'm gonna drop a I don't know if I want to call it an EP. I want to put like 8-9 songs on it.
Okay.
Just drop it and put that on right before the summer. My birthday is July 4th, and I always like to drop some heat, some new music before my birthday. So, you know, definitely June. Yeah, I'm going to drop a new project, and it's going to be in my lane of me, you know, just giving the girls some new records. I just dropped a new record today, as a matter of fact, with Exit 21. It's another song for the ladies called Bend Over. It's a club island.
Bend over.
Nah, it's fire though. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped that today. That's out on all streaming platforms, and you know I'm working nonstop, and I'm independent. A lot of people be thinking I'm signing all that other shit. I'm independent. So.
Nah, I respect that, man. Like I think that's the way to go. Actually, you don't need a record label. You have a following. You have the internet. You have streaming. You can set your shit up and you can get your own residuals straight to you. You don't need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, depending on how much you want the structure or how much backing you want to need, it's like sometimes the internet and the social media following it could but do so much, and then sometimes you need to start thinking, damn, do they need a label?
Right. Now listen, before you get out here, me personally, I'm not a gossiping person. I don't ask like a lot of personal questions. Yeah. But people do want to know because I've heard this rumor that you and Erica Mena broke up. Is that true?
Nah,
that's not true.
Who the hell said that?
I just heard that.
What?
There's no truth to that.
Look at my phone case.
Hey, there it is.
I didn't know. Damn.
That's love right there. You just put a lot of pressure on a lot of men now. You know what you did? You just fucked up.
Yeah.
You just fucked it up for a lot of niggas right now. Because now niggas gonna be like, excuse me, females are gonna be like.
She got me and she got me on her phone and I got her on mine. So.
Now they're gonna be really pressured because they're gonna go ahead and put the man on the phone and be like, yo, let me see your phone. You know, Safaree got this girl on the phone. Why ain't on your phone?
Hey, ladies, all you got to do just copy from him and just say, hey, put this on your phone or whatever. And then
he just started some trouble, man. Safaree, man, that's what he do. He started trouble for us, man.
Yeah, I'm out here.
All right, that's what it is. Before we get out of here, man, how can people follow you, get in contact with you if you would like them to do that?
Yeah, hit me up on the Instagram. Everything is all the same. I am Safaree. And it's a Safaree with 2 E's at the end, all right?
All right.
Straight!
Exactly. Be out. Yeah.